Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What's good, baby? Hopefully, y'all having a great Monday. I'm all over the place. All right, it's been crazy. I know y'all was looking for me last week. Had a tragic situation happen in the family. I'll go over that shortly. Just keep the family up in prayers. Uh, so yeah. But what up, though? Say Pontiac. What up, though? What's good, baby? Salute to Pontiac. Just rolled through there over the weekend. Went up to Top Golf up in there in Auburn Hills. That's the Great Lakes Mall. What up, though? What's good? Sparty Boy, what up, though? Dennis, what up, though? Biggs in the building. Tay, Mike, what up, though? Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Show your boy some love. Got a few little devices that came in, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what's up, Leslie? How you doing? Hope all is well, all the way from Puerto Rico. What up, though? What up, though? Big day starting later on. Tomorrow, right? But it's quite a few deals that are going on currently. If you're a part of streaming outside the lines, I actually put out. Let's do this. Where we at? Share screen. All right. And again, if you're a part of streaming outside the lines, this Facebook group, of course, I reminded everybody that the Walmart deals start. I think some of the Walmart deals start tonight if you're a Walmart Plus member. All right, for everybody else, it starts around midnight, right there. You see it right there. So definitely keep your eyes on that. Also, I did one that said big deal so far. Check the comments below. You see it right there. And I done posted up quite a few deals, not just on streaming devices, but plugs, a little bit of cube shelves just in case y'all got a loved one that's going to school. A couple of things, but definitely check it out. A Vizio Elevate. That I think that's one of the best deals right there. Of course, shout out to Miss Billy. She actually posted this. The On 4K Pro is like $5 off right now. You can go to Walmart or order online and get this box for like $44 and some change. Of course, Amazon, you got the Beats, little earbuds, you got the Beat over the ear. They even threw the Google TV on sale. I think it's like $85. And then again, a little fireplace TV stand that holds, I think, like a 75-inch. But it's nice to have. That's at Kohl's. So it's quite a few, and I'll update this. Also, if you want to update this, you see something that's beneficial to us as cord cutters, home owners, or people who have apartments, things like that, and it's a deal, then definitely post it in here. I posted 13. And I said big deals so far. Check the comments below. And you can go up in here and check these deals out. All right. So it is on. All right. Prime Day is here. Walmart is here. Target is here. Of course, Best Buy is going to fall in line. And whoever else is with them, Kohl's, everybody is going to fall in line. But I do want to take the time, man. Got a few emails. Dale, are you going live? Dale, are you going live? Dale, are you going live? From Friday. Just to let you know, I did lose my last uncle in a tragic event Tuesday. The event, lost him to a house fire. They did everything to try to save him, but he transitioned Wednesday early evening. Everything jumped off Tuesday night. I was on the MetaQuest, me, Nail, I think Big Sobro, uh, Silk might have been up in there. I can't remember Sassy, just the normal ones that pretty much get on the quest. And I was just telling them, I was like, man, I got to get ready to get up out of here. Got to get up for work. And the call came in and said that my uncle's house was on fire. Uh, you know, uh, from it exploded, according to the doctors and the fire department. Um, so I did go over there. My uncle was currently, you know, uh, setting up his home for solar panels, and a lot of people just don't know that solar panels is yeah, it is. It uses energy, and just like you hear these cars, these EV cars catching fire. If you make one mistake, or batteries are too hot and things like that, it can cause some damage to your home, depending on where you had everything at. From my understanding, the batteries was up under his porch, and that's where the fire started. And it just, with the little explosion, him and my auntie both, she's still fighting for her life. Um, uh, which is, and this was my uncle that, for y'all who been riding with me for years, this was my uncle PC Smooth, who used to come on here and be like, "What's up, nephew?" and things like that, be in the comments and things like that. I always wanted to bring him on, but my uncle, he was just busy. He retired from the post office and everything like that. But he was my mother. My mother is the last surviving of all her siblings, and my mom's is in her 70s. And my uncle is like 63, 64, maybe even 65. I can't remember. But tragically, we lost him Wednesday. And so I've been down at the hospital Tuesday, left the hospital, went to work. I'm talking about I was drained. Talking about drained. Um, you know, Went to work, went back down there, checking on him. And I think I was down there maybe a couple hours, and then I left. As soon as I got home, the call came in because I was just tired on that Wednesday. The call came in that he passed away and things like that from the injuries. So yeah, man, it's been a little bit uh, tough for the family because he was cool. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And he can build you a house from basement up, right? But he was dealing with a new technology. I don't know if he had a 40 battery, a 40 pound, I don't know. Or was this just new technology? He old school with it, so he knew how to change carburetors from the 70s and 80s, and he brakes everything. He knew everything. Run pipe, you know, gas pipes, connect electrical panels and stuff like that. But this was a new technology that he was messing with. He was in the cord cutting game. Yes, he was. I kind of helped him out with it. He was a cord cutter. All right. So he's a part of it. And if he hears something, he will call, "Hey, what is this?" And I tell him, like, "Man, leave that alone, man. Don't do that." So he had a NAS and external drives where he kept his media. He was part of my Plex. So again, just if you say a prayer, say a nice little prayer, for me and my family, because he definitely gonna be missed. He was an elder. He was, I think, shoot, other than my mom's, I think he was the second. My mom's in her 70s and he in the 60s. So, um, yeah, man, it's been tough. So Friday, I wanted to go on, but I didn't go on. I just got on the MetaQuest yesterday, for the first time. For the first time, finally got some rest. But my auntie is definitely still fighting for her life because she intake a lot of smoke just like he did. And for some of y'all who are familiar, some of y'all who are in the medical field, one thing that can take you out real quick is smoke. All right, a fire smoke, that dark smoke, and it just burned his lungs up. Where the first day it was like, wow, like it was he was hooked up to a ventilator. Both of them are hooked up to ventilators. So um, so that's what we've been going through. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. My uncle truly be missed, man. Truly, truly be missed. And he's the reason why I love electronics. I'm not gonna lie. He had everything. Anything electronic he had. And I used to go over to his house just to mess around with his electronics. He'd let me mess around with everything except for his computer. That was off limits. Couldn't nobody mess with that. But if you wanted to mess with, you know, a gaming system or a karaoke machine or his Nintendo, you can get to that. But he didn't play about his computer, man. And so definitely my Uncle Ken gonna be missed, man. He definitely my dude. But it was definitely tough seeing him in that with all them tubes and everything down his throat, things like that. So that's where I've been. You know, again, again, just prayers to the family. If you want to say a prayer, definitely say one. And we gonna keep moving. We gonna keep it. And definitely for my mom because she's getting ready. She's the last surviving member, and we're getting ready to bury her little brother. And she's the last one out of six children. All right. And as y'all know, my auntie who used to come on here, Auntie V, Gail, Miss Billy, y'all, hey, Auntie V, and all of that stuff. Y'all know she transitioned like 2 years ago and things like that. So, and these are brothers and sisters, from the same mama and father. So, definitely, I got to call my moms later on. I was just so tired yesterday, but I was able to. I ain't mess with nobody. I ain't go nowhere, but to the movies. Me and my wife, just to get my mind off things and on a note like that, it's part of life. When we all gonna go, we just hope that we leave a smile on people's face when we go. All right, we hope that we made as many people proud as we can. All right, so that's where I've been. That's why I've been missing. That's why I wasn't no live shows, no videos, no nothing. And we gonna go from there. All right. Um, so that was crazy. Other than that, guys, I did go and see one of the man. Listen, went and saw Jurassic Park. Don't waste your time going to see it. It was trash, trash, and more trash. It was terrible. All right, it was definitely terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. The T Rex had 5 minutes in the whole movie. And yes, I'm gonna let you know they got a dinosaur that looked just like Alien, like the Alien in the movie. That's how this dinosaur is. Look just like an alien. And I'm like, come on, man, you can't. Come on, man, and yeah, alien, and uh, that alien dinosaur might have got a total of probably about 17 minutes on the film. Other than that, traveling, obstacle obstacle courses, things like that. It didn't have anything. So if you were, this was by far the worst Jurassic Park movie, and I'm hoping they don't. Man, I'm hoping it's so bad that they don't they don't come out. We get a 1080 copy in the next 2 or 3 weeks because it's doing that bad. People who went and saw it probably are big fans, but I guarantee you they probably said this is some bull crap. Look, they can pay me $100 to go and see it right now, and I'm telling you now, I refuse to sit through a movie a little bit over 2 hours. It was that trash. When I tell you trash, it was trash. All right. So again, if you go and see it, it's on y'all. I know the big movie that comes out this weekend is Superman. And I'm kind of skeptical on that because just looking at the trailers, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know I'm going to go and see it, but I don't know. All right. I definitely don't know. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, Alexander, I thought so too. But it's like listen, how do you, that's like Halloween season of the witch. Doesn't have anything to do with Michael Myers. How can you make a Jurassic Park and only get a T-Rex goddamn 3.5 minutes of fame? All right. That was it. I don't know. It's like, I don't know what's going on. All right. But to see that damn alien dinosaur, oh man, it was bad. It was bad. So, and thank you everybody. Thank you for the prayers and everything. I appreciate it. Um, it was he said with flame. You bad. It was bad, man. It was bags. Yeah. Hey, listen. I saw that. I saw it all. And man, when I tell you, I'm like, come on, dog. I thought he had like 4 set of arms. Hey guys, this need to be a spoiler. Honestly, I need to do another show strictly about this movie and see who will come up just to talk about this movie. What they liked about it, what they didn't like about it. When I tell you it was trash, I mean they had this little girl literally standing there as this big old dinosaur is walking up on her. Oh man, and she did not run. She carrying this dinosaur thing in her book bag. Man, it was terrible. I'm talking about terrible. All right. All right. But it is. Oh man, it was bad. But yes, the dinosaurs did not fight. To tell you the truth, I didn't see. I only man when I tell you, man, it was bad. But we gonna move on for that. It was that bad, guys. I wouldn't even lie to you. I would not lie to you. On another note, again, shout out to one of our cord cutting queens, Miss Billy. She actually shared something again, just in case y'all don't know. All right. Again, This bad boy is $44.73. So it's a little bit over $5 off the original price. But I mean, if you really want this one, I mean, to pay $14 more is not bad for the specs, even though the other device is a little bit more powerful, but this one definitely have more bang in it. All right, with everything you can do, including the remote finder and all of that. All right, so they did not put. Let me go back. They did not put any of the other ones on sale. All right, so again, it is what it is. Maybe they gonna put the 4K plus on sale. I don't know. Um, the stick, I know the stick used to be like $13, but they back to $15. They don't even show it in this one right here. So maybe it might be they trying to get rid of them sticks. You know how you get rid of them sticks, Walmart? Put them bad boys on sale for $5. Watch what happens. People will come through and buy 20 of them boys and just use them, for Christmas, stuff like that. Um, or somebody might use it if they want to do their Plex and give it to someone. Things like that. There's all type of ways you can do it, but maybe they'll throw it on sale for $7.99 and people will go and pick up the full HD models, the on fire, well, the on for the on full HD sticks. All right. Other than that, of course, everybody should know right now, whenever it's Prime Day, whenever it's Prime Day, everything is on sale. From which this is a good price. This Fire HD. I do have one. Of course, is literally right here. All right, it's right here. I'm looking dead at it. I don't use it as much, but it might be good for you. All right. But it's for $70, which is not bad. The Fire TV stick, not bad. For $25. The HD stick, $18. The 4K Max, $35. And here it is, the Fire TV Cube was been on sale for like that last week for $90. And this is equivalent, the Fire TV Cube is equivalent to the ON 4K Pro streaming device with Google TV. This one right here, the one with the speaker. All right. So again, you got the Fire 11 on sale for $139. This bad boy be like, and this is the fastest tablet that they have. All right. So just know that this is the fastest tablet that they have. Um, and you can definitely the Fire HD 8 for one of the kids. We all know you can get that for one of the kids, and them kids will be good, good to go. They got some Omnis, so pretty much everything that comes with streaming, um, you should be good. All right, should be good when it comes to Amazon devices. Okay, it's a lot of deals out there that you can check. Um, you can all of them will get the job done. It just comes down to what personal preference. Some people gonna love Fire Sticks. Some people gonna like On. Some people gonna like this device, that device. You know, when it comes to these budget devices, it's just all about what you like. If you're a part of Amazon ecosystem, meaning maybe you got some what Echo shows, and maybe you got some Ring cameras and things like that. You in that whole Amazon ecosystem, then yeah, maybe you should go for one of these tablets and you know uh, Fire Sticks or something like that if you don't already currently have one. But if you someone that maybe want to expand and try something new, definitely go with something with Google TV. The On is the device that's to be reckoned with. You know, their budget, they're not as high, expensive, and they do the same exact thing as some of these. They pretty much do the same thing as these higher end devices. Now, the picture quality might not be as great as something like an NVIDIA Shield or Apple TV 4K, but a lot of people don't even have the equipment to even look at it and be able to tell, and or people just don't care. They just want to see a nice clean picture, and they don't care about all that fanciness and the Dolby Atmos and things like that. They don't care about, you know, that higher end picture quality. Maybe they got an Insignia TV and they are cool. I've been there. All right, I've been there. Y'all know I've been there. I was cool with the Amazon Fire TV. I thought that picture was beautiful. All right, until they said, Dale, listen, stop being cheap. Go and get you something, and then you're gonna see. All right. Um, and that's what it is. We got some news that came out. Also, we got some news on AFTV. Y'all know I like AFTV news. And they said Amazon continues testing a new Fire TV home screen layout without apps in the navigation menu. All right. I don't know too much about it. You know, I don't use Amazon. Uh, I think I plugged it up, what, last week or a week and a half ago, and I saw that my Send Anywhere was missing. This was the time where everybody was saying that they were removing apps and things like that. Well, Send Anywhere was a part of that, even though none of the outlets said it. It was only focused on like what's that TV? What's that app? Live TV Net, and they was focused on the other one. I can't remember because I don't use them. I use my Plex. But that was the focus. All right, that was the focus. And here it is. They still messing around with it. This is why I stopped messing with Fire TV, because again, Fire TV be doing too much. They just doing too much. They're really doing too much instead of just, keeping it nice, calm. If you're gonna move to a new operating system, go on ahead, move to a new operating system. They really want you to leave them. All right. I'm not gonna lie. They pretty much told you. And you had me for years, for a few years, like, yo, get up away from Fire TV sticks. If you've been selling them, hooking people up with them, then you've probably been getting calls every now and then saying, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, thank you, Tony. Yeah, FlixVision. FlixVision. All right. Thank you. And Live TV Net, they took off Send Anywhere and everything. So this is the new Amazon. They are really trying to crack down and be just like Roku, just like Apple TV, the OS on the Apple TV 4K. They're really trying to dig down and get people to know, or maybe the government or whoever, say, hey, our devices are not like on where you do piracy and all of that. Even though technically you could still do piracy on all of them, if you know what I mean. But it's like they really digging down to see exactly how they can make you as an end user be very, very upset. But I warned you. I told y'all, usually I get a good vision on certain things, and when you start to hear a couple rumbles and then another rumble, I told y'all a couple years back, probably like almost 3 years ago, like, get away from Amazon Fire. But When they throwing stuff on sale, Fire TV stick for 25 and you selling it for 100, believe me, I understand. All right. Or maybe you getting the max and you selling it for 100. I understand. Yeah, I really, really, really do. But is it worth it, you know, when all of this is going on? All right. I'm gonna leave this right here. Let me copy this because I do want y'all to be able to go in and y'all can read it yourself. All right. I pretty much broke it down. This is a new rollout. All right. This is a new rollout where they're trying to sit back and remove all of the main, third party apps and some mainstream apps off the row. You would really have to go in and hit the home button just to see to see your apps and things like that. Me, I don't have time for that. You know, maybe y'all have time for it, but I don't. And so, again, when you start going through this, it's just time. It's time to move on. All right, time to move on. I forgot that I needed to charge my phone. All right, where is it at? Hopefully this one work. Probably won't. I think this is the too big one. Hold up. I would take this and loose. Oh no, that just went to that. I need the other one. Let me take this loose. All right, this come from the on 4K. I plug that in. That way it can charge my phone. Also, again, we talked about that. Here's another one I think that's noticeable. You got the Google TV streamer is back on sale. This is probably like the second time that has been on sale. Don't know how much, you know, I don't know how much, uh, you know, how long I should say. I don't know how long it's going to be on sale, but it is 85 bucks. Yes. Again, let me go to it. You can get the same device for 44 bucks. All right. For 44 bucks. That runs the same operating system and everything. All right. You can get you a nice device. Don't get me wrong. I think the Google TV streamer is nice, but it is expensive. When it's not on sale, it is 100 bucks. And there's nothing really special about it other than this, what you're seeing right now. These are the only components that you can have that you will see on this device right here. All right. Now, yes, you can hook a Type C hub up to this bad boy. You can expand the memory and do all of that. It is a nice device. Don't get me wrong. It does the same thing. But if you want to save, you want to watch Netflix 4K, Hulu, Stars, you can go with an even cheaper device at 444. Or let's talk about this. All right. Or you can get you a hub, a Type C hub with an Ethernet port, which I got so many of them around here, and you can connect those two. All right. You can connect it to here and pretty much have the same thing as this. Give and take a few speed, depending on your internet speed and things like that. So, but you can do it. Okay. Again, 85 bucks. I just don't know. All right. I just don't know. It is what it is. All right. What else? Just in case y'all don't know, they got quite a few streaming services are 99 cents per month for 2 months. Paramount, AMC, Stars, MGM, and more. You can definitely go over here and check it out. BritBox, Cinemax, all of that. If that's what you want to do. All right. Again, you know me, build your own library and you won't have to worry about nothing like that. All right. So let's see what else they got on this joint. Let me check. I did go over to um let me wrong keyboard. Oh man, I'm messing all up. Let's see. Just want to see something. Also, I am on Cord Cutter News. Just in case you might have somebody, I did see this Tableau DVR, all right, is on sale ahead of Prime Day, all right. And you can get the two tuner or the four tuner, all right. The two tuner meaning you can record two things at twice for $60, or you can get the four tuner, all right. Also, make sure. Listen, this is not your typical. I said typical. This is not your typical DVR. All right. You do need an antenna for over the air, and You'll be able to record. All right. Don't think you can have this and connect it to one of your sh- devices and just record. Nope. This is strictly for people over the air. Maybe you want to record Family Feud while you out and about. This is the device right here. This is, most likely probably your grandparents, some of y'all, or who will use this right here. All right. This is, I ain't gonna even say this would be good for my pops because he just don't want to do technology at all. All right. But I think those are good deals though. Uh, all right. I think this was something that I actually saw. Um, I did see this. I didn't know if I agree with it. Um, but if you have, I do this right quick for Apple TV users. All right. I just want to. It's going to be a lot of this going on for Apple TV users. You can get if you got Apple TV, you can get the Prime Video for $5 a month for 2 months. All right. And then it becomes $10 afterwards. Okay. So if you're not, if you're an Apple TV Plus, you can let's go into more details. All right. Again, for thrilling dramas, all of that, Apple TV Plus offers award winning shows and movies. All right. So again, you can go over here and get what I say, Apple Prime. What I say, Apple Prime. I mean Apple TV Plus for 2 months. All right. You can subscribe right off of Amazon and you can go from there. So if you someone that's into Apple TV Plus and Apple TV Plus be having a few good movies that come out, series that come out that you may like. I know it was a movie that I saw on Apple TV Plus. And I think it's on Apple TV Plus. I don't have Apple TV Plus, but for $5 for 2 months, it's not bad. But just remember, it ends July 11th to get that deal for 2 months. Okay. And I will leave everything that way. Y'all can go and read about it on your own. You know, I do this right here. And I will leave this one right here in the chat. So you can definitely go over there if you're someone that's interested. All right. Let me just make sure it ain't nothing else that came across the board. All right. All right. Let me see something. They got this one. I think I looked at this too. I think this is good for people who like to read. And again, just keep an eye on Amazon. Cause we were just talking about this yesterday. But let's see. Let's do this. Let me see if I can find it directly on Amazon. For people who like to read books and things like that, this one got the charging dock. Let me do this. The Amazon Kindle Color Soft Signature. All right. I think this is pretty nice. Really for someone who loves to read books. But they giving you the whole hookup for $211 along with the let me see. I know it can be lower than this. They're giving you the charger and everything. Well, honestly, shit, it's almost better. I think this is a good deal right here. Look, they giving you the Kindle Color Soft Edition along with the charger for 211. But now if you just get it itself, it's 279, which is kind of strange to me. This come with the green color. This one come with the black, and it's 232. I don't know the difference, but I think this would be good. Like if you got somebody, one of your loved ones who love to read, I think this is nice. I only saw one person. I see people with Kindles all the time. I never saw the color ones until I went downtown Ford Field. One of our clients actually was reading a book on this bad boy. I ain't see no charger or anything like that, but she was reading right off of this bad boy, and and it was color, and I thought that was pretty neat. How she was reading books instead of it being black and white. She was actually reading books that had color, attached to it. So I think that's pretty good. But again, you have to be a reader though, something like that. All right. Somewhere around there, you got to be a reader. All right. Can you say, yo, there's a new security update on the on devices? That's what's up. What's up, King? How you doing? What's up, Lady J? How you doing? G Torres, what up, though? Um, Let me see. Let me see. What's up, Wes? Wes said, I just bought a Power Station 6. Can I get a Plex media server on this device? Can you get a Plex media server on that device? I don't know if I can't remember. I don't think you can put the server on there on that device unless if you can go web based, but I can't remember if you can get a server. I definitely know that you could put your Plex on there, but as a server, I'm not sure. Because I have a NAS. Um, I know I don't believe I can go and look though. I mean, it ain't nothing to look. I can't remember West, but let's go and take a look at it. All right, let's take a look at it. Power. I'm gonna say Buzz TV, Power Station 6. Hmm. I don't think you can put a Plex server on there. I know the NVIDIA Shield you can. I do know that. But far as putting a server on here, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But don't get me wrong. If you do, there are a lot of things that you can do to actually point over to here. And I don't see much information on this bad boy. All right. So, um, let me see. You can do it this way for anybody that want to send me a donation. You can definitely do that. He said I tried to send it. It could be something going on with um um it could be something that's going on with YouTube. Could be something going on. All right, let me do this. All right, let me check something out right quick. Home. And then go from here. Hmm. Yep. Well, let me see. Are the specs different on which devices? What up, lady sun goddess? How you doing, baby? No problem. He said, "Well, I'm about to send this thing back, Power Station." Yeah, I mean, every device um is different. Um, Wes, yeah, always do your research before you go out and buy it. But it is very, very fast and it's very, very powerful. Some people do different things with that device, but it does work. I tell you that for sure. It does work. All right. Let me see something right quick, y'all. Let me just see something. Let me see something. Let me just see this right quick. All right, let me just type this because yep, so we're good. Okay, all right. Just had to check on something right quick. Um, all right, let me just do this right quick, guys. Sometimes you got to multitask. All right. Oh shoot, I'm using. Hmm. All right, what do we got? I was talking about the Kindle. You say what are the specs on the Kindle? I don't have one. I do not have one, Alexander. I couldn't tell you. I just thought it was neat. All right. I saw only one person with this. So I wouldn't know all the details of it. But you can always go on, just jump on Amazon and check it out. I just thought it was a little deal. Let me see if anything else has come out since I've been on. Um, Walmart. Let me see. Look like Walmart just sent me something. They say, "Yo, Dale, you better check this out." All right. Um, for anybody who want the Apple AirPods Max, them are the bigger ones. They got them for $400 at Walmart. So I'm gonna take this, right? Copy this. Where you at? And I'm gonna let y'all see that I'm gonna add this in real time over in streaming outside the lines, and I'll put that in there. So these are $3.99. My daughter love them. Where did it go? Oh, I guess it went right up to the top, huh? So here it is right here, and it's at Walmart. All right, so when you click on it, it'll take you directly to Walmart. $3.99. So some of y'all be looking at them. I see a lot of people with these. All right. A lot of people with them. And they do sound good, but it might be out of your budget. If it's out of your budget, no need to argue. All right. No need to argue. All right. If it's out your budget, it's out your budget. But we shouldn't shame somebody if that's what they want. All right. So you got that. So that's what? 14 so far. Let me see if I see anything else. I'm just checking my email. I don't know if I want that. I don't know. Damn, they shit. They even threw Gorilla Glue on sale for a little bit over $4. I don't know if y'all want that though. Y'all into technology and stuff like that. Just trying to see if I see anything um while we're live. Some of y'all can probably use this. I mean, it's a little for the people who got the for people who may have this right here. Let's see. Let's double up on this. This television right here. You may be able to get it. I'm gonna put this deal in there too. All right. This is Signia. Maybe you got some cameras around your house and you just need another monitor. Shoot. You know, what is it? $69. I mean, you ain't gonna get the best picture, but again, you might have some cameras and you might want to just keep this out here, to monitor your home. But it's only a 32 inch and it's $70. So I will add that in too. Again, it's not competition. It's not competition. Whatever you like is whatever you like. All right. And so it is in there. Again, just doing nothing but deals around here and going from there. Um Kevin say, hey Dale, I appreciate all you do for the community. What's a good 65-inch flat TV to get? Oh man, Kev, I'm gonna tell you, what is your budget? Tell me what is your budget. Cause if your budget is around my budget, I'm gonna give you a nice television. I think you're gonna be surprised. Just give me your budget. Is it but you want a 65 inch? When I got a 65 inch, and then I went up to the 75 inch. But just give me your budget. Is it 1,000? Is it 2,000? Is it 3,000? Let me know. Well, I ain't pay over no $3,000. I couldn't tell you, but I could tell you a nice budget television. You know, that'll get you. Everybody buy the glue and use it on the delivery driver who delivered my package and broke it. Damn. Yeah, Nick Sankey, you might have to get him. What up, though, C. Oliver? Uh, if you got a budget on the television that's 1,500 or less, I'm definitely gonna send you a link, and I guarantee you gonna thank me later. All right, thank me later. What up, though, Bumpy Nux? What's up? What's good? Hope all is well. I don't know. This might be good for somebody. This might be good for Soul Bro. If Soul Bro out there, tell Soul Bro he can get this. Soul Bro got every kitchen item you could think of in his house. He got it. It's a oven cooker. All right. It's and they giving you early access. Um, what up, though, Lady DJ? How you doing? And look who just peeked in. Yeah, tell him he can go over here and check this out. He got every kitchen utensil, but I'm gonna put it over here for people who want to. My auntie. I remember when we was younger. My auntie used to make the best pizzas. All right. She used to make the best pizza. So I just put a link. They got that pizza maker in there, the pizza oven at Walmart for $100. Kev say, yo, 1,500, Dale. 1,500. All right. I'm about to tell you. Let me go on up over here. I'm gonna tell you what I got, and I ain't turned back. Let me go to Best Buy, and it's probably going to be cheaper. To tell you the truth, Kev. All right. Shoot, Black Friday look like they already started on. You say you want the 60. I'm gonna tell you this, and I got the 75-inch, but you said 65. All right. You can get this right now. All right. Listen, you can get a 65-inch class U8K. These are, I think they just dropped another one, but these came out like a year and a half ago. And look, they got the 65-inch for 900. For 900. When I tell you the picture is beautiful, Kev, I got the 75-inch. All right. I started off with the U6, right? And then I went to the U7. But when I went and got the U7, the U8 came out. All right. And so I got the 75-inch. I got the 75-inch UK. I think Biggs, who's in the chat right now, I think Biggs either has the U7 100-inch or he has the U8 100-inch. He has one of them. But this is the one. No, where's that? The U. Where is it at? The U8K. Here it is right here. But I got mine on sale though. I think I paid like $14.99 for it. Picture is beautiful. And then while you at it, Kev, if you go and get this 65-inch, look, all you got to do. Matter of fact, let me do this, man. Let me do this for Kev. All right, let me do this for Kev. Kev, here's the link, right? You can go right to it. Don't take my word. Go to YouTube with it. Go to YouTube and say, hey, Hisense 65-inch class U8, or just put Hisense U8 or U8K. That's all you got to do. And see what them professional guys are saying about this bad boy. Oh man, the reds are reds, the blacks are pure blacks, and the whites are pure white. Talking about if it's in the morning and say you wake up and you watching a movie or something that got snowing or your TV showing snow, dog, you doing just listen. It's so bright, right? You being like this, you be like, God damn. You be just like this, like, man, what a remote. That's how bright it is, man. The reds are red, the purples are purple. And when you get this TV, Kev, go to YouTube and watch one of these right here. I'm about to show it to you. Oh man. Look, everybody that comes over, I show them, they be like, man, my TV ain't like that. Uh, wrong keyboard. HDR. Uh, Look, and when you get it, Kev, Go look at one of these, man, where they showing off these colors. Oh, dog. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later, man. Like one of these OLED demo. Oh, man. Shit. Man, go and watch this. And again, you're going to thank me later. Dolby Vision and all that stuff, man. You're going to be like, damn, Dale was right. So definitely go and check that out. And shoot, while you at it, while you at it, you might as well get something to make that bad boy. Is this it? Let me see. Let me make sure it's it, kid. Hold up. I want to be just clicking on everything. And you looking at a budget of 1,500? Shoot, they threw these boys on sale. They don't sound half bad either. And then you can go take that money that you save and get you a nice sound bar system if you don't have a receiver and all of that. But go and get you a nice little sound bar. They got this bad boy for 300. 300. 9 what's that? 1,200 change. You're gonna save $200, and you was about to spend. You was willing to spend 1,500. So get you a nice little sound bar if you don't have the equipment, or maybe you do. If you do, never mind this. But get you a nice little sound bar. This is $299, but this is decent though. This is decent. This is decent. So I'm just trying to help you out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. See, I have that LG C465 regular price. Yep, $15.99. Got it from Micro Center, $8.99. That's what's up. That is what's up, Jay. What's good with you? So again, guys, I'm not going to be on here too long. I think I've been going a little bit over an hour. And so I think again, man, if you're not over here, I threw some deals up. Tell Soul Bro he can go and look at that pizza oven and add it to his collection. Make some good pizza over there, and then go from there. But plenty of deals to start off with. And it's going to be more deals. Now you might say, hey Dale, what are you looking at? What are you trying to do? I'm looking for like polar stations. We were looking at something special yesterday. We were just looking at it. But power stations for me, I'm not really looking for no streaming or anything like that. Power stations, I might even get a new mixer. Those right there. Might luck up and get some, some household items, socks, t-shirts, things like that. I am looking for maybe, probably, don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but maybe another camera, um, things like that. External hard drives. I know Nail is looking for that. She's waiting on the deals. Her and C. Oliver, Nail and C. Oliver are waiting for hard drives. But some of y'all may want to get some hubs or something like that. So if you're looking to get some hubs, you can get some hubs. I got quite a few of them. I might even, I'm thinking about upgrading my action cam. For some people who may not know. Oh shoot, it was upside down. So I guess it don't want to focus right now. But I am looking to get that. Um, just some little stuff. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do with. I was looking at another HDMI encoder. I'm looking for the 4 channel. I'm gonna see if they're gonna throw that on sale because I'm trying to do some things, guys. I'm trying to do some things. And again, y'all have been seeing me talk about this. The Zoe Tech. Um, I use the Zoe Tech. Um, people when on the MetaQuest know what I'm trying to do, and so I'm just trying to get some hubs and some different type of gadgets, and see where it goes from there. But when I get them, I'm gonna let y'all know what it is, and then we'll go from there. I definitely let y'all know. Okay, I definitely let y'all know. Mini PCs, yup, Sparty, absolutely. Um, yup. Alexander, it's a read the rules. It could be something that you got on there. Maybe you didn't answer all the questions. I don't know how your profile picture is, but what it is, man, we get a lot of trolls, man, every day. And then you got some haters out there that want to come and disrupt the flow up in there. Uh, and so we definitely answer the questions. Your Facebook, hopefully you got a profile picture. That way we know it's you. All right. That way we know it's you. And if you got all of those and you still can't get through, hit me up, send me an email. You see the email down there, and I will go up in there, because I am an admin, and check it out. Now, look, let me tell you this right now, because what it is, sometimes by me posting and things like that, Facebook may look at this as spam. So if it come up missing, I just create another one, and then we'll go from there. All right. They may look at this as spam because when they see people posting and posting and posting, putting links, sometimes they will look at this as spam and kind of give a warning, either kick you off or just remove the whole post. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they know what's going on. And so again, it just we just have to figure it out. All right. But again, don't be a stranger. If y'all are in here, y'all see some deals, please, guys, put them in here. It could help someone who, maybe not know. And so that's what I'm going to be doing throughout the night. Really Prime don't start for me in on the East Coast. I'm Midwest, but we go Eastern Standard Time. To 3 o'clock in the morning. But remember, I think Target already started, Best Buy already started. Walmart, if you're a Plus member, has started, but it don't start for everybody else till what 9? I know to midnight tonight. So again, let's just help each other out. If you see a deal, don't keep it to yourself. Definitely share it and then go from there. All right. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. All right, getting ready to get on up. I don't know why I removed myself, but I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers, guys, that come my way. Again, keep the family in prayer. Again, rest in peace to my uncle, who some of y'all saw him on here. So, again, and definitely prayers to his wife. She is not out of the woods. She's still fighting for her life because they intake a whole lot of smoke. All right. And the smoke took my uncle out. And again, she's getting better, but again, she's still on the ventilator as well. So again, I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool out there. I appreciate y'all. I love the support, but definitely, if you want to, submit a contribution to the show, there it is right there. PayPal right there. Send whatever you can. It definitely goes a long way. That way, certain devices and things I can get and actually show y'all. All right. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is Superdell, and I'm signing out this joint. Peace.